Yeah, it's all good now. All right, what's up, people? What's up? How is everybody doing? We have a crazy world right now, but you know what? It's all good. We are going to make it through, and we are going to make this all happen. But today, what we're going to try to do is get as many people on our server as possible, and then we're going to try to fly in formation to orbit and maybe jump to Duna. And maybe this will work. Maybe it will end horribly and everything will just explode. Maybe the Kraken will visit us. We don't know yet. We're going to find out. So, if you are indeed feeling like jumping on Luna multiplayer today for KSP1, there is a link to our Discord. Click on that link. And from there, you can go over to the channel is called under mod list, it's called Modded World of Kerbal. In there is a compiled game data that has everything except for, it's all the mods, not squad data, all the mods that you would need in order to join our server in one delightful prepackaged zip file. Just take that, unzip it to your mod folder, and you're good to go. Hopefully. As for me, I need to start building so I can be prepared to get into orbit and mayhap then land on Duna, maybe, question mark, if it works. If we don't get krakened, we're gonna hope and pray we don't get krakened. I need a craft that I can actually. All right, I think it really is, because you need so much lift. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. There's so little atmosphere there that it's really a pain in the butt to fly an SSTO there. Um, and even land one there is such. I mean, going into the atmosphere, sure, that is cakewalk. But everything else, oh sweet Jesus, yes, it is a pain in the butt. It's okay, we got this though. I mean, you can. I want to build a chopper to go there, but I know how badly choppers perform. So I'm gonna try jump ship and hope that it works. That's my idea. Is make a jump ship that can go from here to Duna using our futuristic technology that we have on the server, and then hopefully be able to land. We will see how well that landing is going to work, though. I could, if it shows up for me. Oh, that part's not on there. I can't size it up. That does not sound. That doesn't sound like it's going to go exceptionally well. See, these are. Okay, okay. Okay, so you're already on Duna right now? Or. Okay. I'm trying to find. Alright, let me just scale this one down. There we go. That's nice. It's like trying to find a single part that works with that. I see. I want to keep this. I don't want to use this cockpit because I want to use the. I want to use the door. I. Oh my god, that is. Which one actually looks the? Let me see. I think this one looks the best for me. I actually like that one. It's nice and smooth. Uh, I'm trying to pick the right cockpit for this job. Reason being is because there is a particular door that I like to use, the air ramp, and that air ramp is actually what I like to. So I can just go here and go like that. So now they can actually walk down off the top, and then I just have to balance my wheels so they can walk out. Um, B29, yeah, that's a pretty good one too. All right, so I guess now I need to start getting everything else on here. Meaning I need to get a cargo bay so I can put some stuff in here. I think the service module will do fine. Super heavy. I'm about to say, I just saw the whole server jump, and I'm thinking that you crashed. That was my guess about what happened right there. You know what? I think that almost. I kind of just don't like how. I don't really quite like how the texture is on that one for aesthetics for this craft here. I want something that's smooth. And I know that there is there we go, size 2 cargo bay. That'll work for me. All right, so that'll at least give me that runway there. I can use that. I still need to get the crap. I need to put my, what's it called, on. That's going to eat up all my cargo ideas. So I guess I need to put this in the split area here. Yeah. I always try to. I'm always like, where to put the beacon? I don't really need the huge beacon. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I really don't need a huge beacon. I just need a small beacon. Exactly. All right, so I'm gonna just use this, and then I'm gonna go here. Yeah, yeah, that would be awesome. Well, that's what I'm going with. Well, well, yeah, that might be a bit of a a bit of a beast there. All right, yeah. So let's go like this. Put that right there, and that's going to be our base for our wings here. You see, I'm thinking P38. I'm thinking using the P38 wing style because when I've been doing my testing on Duna previously, that actually worked really well. It's just landing did not work really well. It was. Yeah, yeah. Right now it's gonna look all wrong. Well, I need to actually go like where's the thin one? There it is. This tail connector. So the goal is to go like this, and then we're gonna drag this all the way back like so. Now the engines, because I need to offset my everything for the engines, that is going to have to be a little funky. So yeah, this is going to be a little weird. I'm hoping it's going to glide well enough to work on Duna. Um, it's been a while since I've taken a glider to Duna. We're gonna do this though. We're gonna do this. Where is it now? Oh, okay. Safe. Oh, those wings are just slightly Tishmir. Alright, let's do it like this. And then go like this. I'm gonna have to move these down because I hate the Z fighting. That'll work. And you're probably like, what are you doing? That is way off. You are right, everybody. It is way off. I need to correct it a bit. So we need to go here. We need to go in. It smells like someone is filling their pool because I smell chlorine now and my window's open. So that's a very strong smell. It's got to be somewhere like down the street. Oh my god, that is such a strong smell of either bleach or chlorine. From this distance, it's hard to tell. That's so weird. Okay, doing a micro. Okay. Yep, you're gonna have to. You're gonna have to remind me of that once again when I go to do it, because I'm gonna be like, what? Indeed, I am once again taking allergy meds because pollen. I was outside a lot yesterday, and OMG, you can feel it in the air when you go. What's up, Mark Bravo? You can feel it in the air when you mess with that. When you go outside and there's that much pollen in the air. Ah. Yeah. Oh my god. It is like torment right now. I'm just like, this feels horrible. That actually doesn't look too shabby so far. I mean, it's way off balance, but once I add the engines on, it should be okay. And the engines are going to go like right here, so I can also put this. Oh, I don't want to put the beacon there, but I'm going to put my module for my engines back here. You know what? I where is that? I can just use that. I don't want to use that part. It's so draggy. There we go. The structural parts, they're really, really draggy. It's such a drag. Yeah, but on Kerbin. Yeah. Close your window then. Pollen gets everywhere. You see, upstairs, I'm not overly concerned because the way my windows are is it kind of offsets one another. And so in order for it to get in, it has to pass through and then it has to go through a brush filter and then it has to come in. But upstairs, I also have a secondary filter running all the time upstairs in my computer room. So the air up here is really, really damn fresh. It feels good coming upstairs. And so I oftentimes do come up here just for a break from the pollen. Since I usually keep an air filter, some type of air purifier in my computer room to keep dust down in it anyway. That's just my thing. Because let's be honest, we hate cleaning a computer every 3 or 4 days gets old when you have so much dust in the air. So I had to stop doing all that. I was like, I'm just gonna knock it out like this, and it works. It actually works really well. I know what I can do. I can put these retros on the front here. Oh my god, yes. But yeah, I spent some extra money when I was getting this house, when I was getting my house fixed up, because when I bought this house, it actually did not have central air because the what's it called? It was just the unit was gone. It was like when I don't know, the house was empty for a while, and so when I moved in, it was like someone had taken the the central air, I guess. Someone decided, you know what, when they moved, they probably put a new one in, and they were like, we're taking this with us. And so the central air was just gone. And I was like, dang, that's rough. So I got a big, yeah, EC1 Pure. Yeah, I'm using that one as my retros. And so, yeah, when I did that, is like, I had to get it. So I had a massive discount for the house because of that. So I was like, all right, cool. Get a massive discount on a house in a good neighborhood. Um, so that was like 3,000 off. I'll take that. So I was like, all right, the only thing I need to do is have an AC unit installed. And there was like a special that was going on when I had it done. And they threw in a Air Guardian. It's called an Air Guardian. It's what they use for airliners to clean the air. And so they threw that in for only like a few, maybe like $100. And I was like, what? So now I have an Air Guardian installed, which is like this nice air filter, and it has a UV area in there where it just nukes everything. It's it's so, I mean, the difference when I had that installed, when I didn't, you could see dust in the air before, and now it's all gone. It's wonderful. So I will definitely vouch for an Air Guardian. Those are pretty cool. All right, we have all this lift, and yet we still have an issue of where the heck. All right, I'm just gonna mount this thing. Oh, I can't mount it up top. It's gonna throw my balance way off of my aircraft. Oh, this thing is horrible to put it somewhere, especially when you want to use all this extra space. All right, I'm just gonna have to offset it somewhere and deal with it. Maybe I'll put two for redundancy. That'll work for me. So we're gonna go ahead and slap a battery on the inside of this one. We're gonna use this disc array here, and I want to actually sneak some RTGs inside here too. And this is going to help immensely. Just when I'm not in solar, that's going to help me so dang much. Okay, so let's put these. I think I have a 10 out of 10 salesmanship. You know what's funny is I only will speak for things that I have used and have enjoyed so much that I feel they need to be spoken for. That's one of the few things that you'll see me actually doing that for, because I thought it really made so much of a difference in this house that I vouch for it every time I get a chance. All right, so we have that there. We have a redundancy there for our shortcut. Aha! I almost forgot my alignment matrix. We need to put this in here. This keeps your craft from doing anything stupid. So basically this, if you don't have this on and you come out of warp, your craft is now going to be going, it's going to have exit velocity. This will set you to the same exit, your exit velocity will basically match your destination. So now when you come out of warp, you'll just be in normal orbit. You won't have to do a emergency retro and then hope and pray that you can make it. So that doesn't always work. So it's really is best to have that. So this isn't going to do very much. It's just enough to slow me down, and with all the lift I have, I think it should be enough. I think. We also can throw this on back here because we're going to need two of these. So we're going to throw that back there as well. This module here is starting to look like a monster. Oh my god. Let's get this all auto strutted. What's up, Dark Line? I am surviving, my man. I am surviving. Let's close that up. We don't need that open just yet. I need this open because I need to see where my wheels are going to end up. I'm going to stick with the stock wheels because, to be honest, I don't like how the Foundry's wheels break. See, here's the scary part about this is I don't like how far up that is. So I don't think I can actually have that back there. I'm thinking maybe I have to put the large wheels back here, and that actually might work for me. I don't use these very often, but I may have to this time. Yep, I definitely will. All right. So here's my test. We're going to put this down here. We're going to see how it sits. All right, so here's our problem, is that we need this to be here so the Kerbals can get off. Which means our wheels need to be offset here so we can then go like this. I need the piston in this to be able to be pulled up and whatever. Glad to see we're all the Rona free. The Rona. I see people calling it that. I'm like, man, that's so... The Rona. Every time someone says that, I'm like, my Sorona? What? Good thing is about using these large wheels is I don't have to worry about the steering. Alright, so these all are already okay. I should have plenty of gosh dang lift. That's actually... Oh my god. Oh my god. He's going all out here. All out, man. Yeah. Yeah. I got you, man. I got you. You went hardcore. I was like, look, I can't do this anymore. That was actually one of my most successful missions I sent to Duna, was a flying wing, actually. It did really, really well. Yeah. It did really well. And then I decided to send it to Eve. And Eve was like, thanks. Exactly. Eve was like, I was hungry anyway, so I'm glad that you sent this on over. I will, yeah, thank you. That was good. It's like, Eve, bruh. So yeah, no, there were no survivors. I was fine with it though. It was a pretty fun mission. That was like in my earlier days of messing around with Eve, and learning its ins and outs and how angry it is. It's just an angry little planet. It's so angry. Really? I found that as long as you have the heat protection, you gotta have protection. You gotta have protection when you're messing with Eve. She is nasty. I didn't say that. This bird is going to make the interplanetary jump to Duna. We are actually not going to be flying it slow. We are going to use ESLD, and we are going to jump to Duna because we're going to try to do this in sync with one another, which is we're going to hope and pray we can do. Don't know if it's going to work, but the more people we get on the server, the more people we're going to try to have this. Right now it's just Josh and myself. I know. If you do feel like jumping on the server, do jump on the server, because what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to jump all together. Fly over to Duna together in the air. And Eve is neither angry nor hungry. She's really, really hot. She's really hot and angry. She's hangry. That's the scary. You don't like it. Hangry is a dangerous thing. It's like the hot girl that's like, oh my god, I want food now. Yeah, that's exactly why we have so much lift right now, is because we're going to Duna, and Duna has like, it's such a weak atmosphere. I don't want to call it the polio planet. That's so harsh. It just doesn't have. I know, that's just wrong. You can't say that these days. But yeah, it is very, very weak, and so we're going to hopefully lift our craft there, and hopefully this works. This is a lot of lift, so I'm pretty confident in this design. This is like a giant bomber lift. Only thing I'm worried about right now is landing, which I'm about to take care of, because since we're using pure, I'm going to use the landing gear. Dark Light. She's not hungry, trust me. I feed that regularly. I feed that chick regularly. That's scary. I found so many successful methods to getting into Jewel in my experiments that I just applied them all to Eve, and you just go right through Eve like it's nothing. It's like, man, okay, cool. Because once you get used to Jewel, it's like going into Eve is like eating a jalapeno. Going into Jewel is like the Desert Reaper. So you got to be a little careful on that one. It's gonna burn coming out. Oh god, just add some ore. All right, so I need something here, something dark side. I think this will work. This stays nice and out of the way, and it keeps my craft balanced at the same time. So all this is going to do, this wing is really just here. It's not just for show and tell, but it really is just going to be here so I can mount stuff to it, because it doesn't do jack for the aircraft. But it does let me mount the impulse drive, which the impulse drive is nothing more than a vertical booster. So we're going to put this vertical booster on here, and it's going to be able to lift this craft barely. But it should be more than enough for Duna. Yeah. Well, this is my goal, is to use this impulse drive right here. And you see, I can just put this like this, and then go like, well, first of all, this I need to go like this. I need to go like this. Okay. Because that's not giving me, that's like a false positive it's giving me, because it's really not there. I need to mount this right to here. And this is, I mean, you can do this with almost any engine, so you don't just have to use this particular engine. Just center your thrust after killing everything, all your other thrusts. Center your thrust dead center on your center of mass, and now you're ready for VTOL. Now for this one, this is wrong because it has 2 stages. I need to toggle mode to see what my actual lift is going to be. And you can see here, it's not enough for Kerbal, because these are powerful, but they're not that powerful. And that should be just enough to lift here. Yeah, I have fallen for auto struts. I feel like there was one time where I made a module manager mod that basically made everything have it boosted the impact resistance of everything to like 999, but it made the connection for everything so it was really weak. So when you crashed your airplane, it would not explode, but it would fall apart like it's a block of Legos, and it was hilarious. And I wanted to use that with KAS so you could crash your airplane, rebuild it, and then fly off. But your Kerbals can't pick up all the parts, so that was the yeah. Because I thought that would be like really awesome to have, just be able to sit back and rebuild your airplane after you crash it. Player. All right, I think I got everything. I don't have an antenna. It makes you think of everything now. And I don't have solar. I will need solar. And I knew I'm going to need some solar. So let's go ahead and get that out of the way. There's no way this aircraft is going to make it without some type of solar. That's just mean. It's like, that's just mean. I'm trying to find a nice angle here. All right, so let's go ahead and get this rebalanced out. Thrust. Yeah, I do kind of wish that was a thing. There's a mod that does that. I just can't remember which one. Yeah. Sound check. Oh, you guys can't hear Josh? All right, keep talking, Josh. Aha! And so, it is not capturing Josh. 1 second, I shall rectify this. I shall rectify this. Ha! Speak now.
Okay. Hello, world.
Speak! Speak! Priest! Alright, there you go. You have audio.
Yeah, good.
Alright.
So now all these people can hear my beautiful voice rambling on about whatever as I was rambling about.
Well, it's either that or it sounds like I'm just talking to myself, which it's not good. It's like Billy's just made up an imaginary Josh person. And yeah, this is weird. You guys can hear Josh still?
An imaginary friend, yeah.
Let me turn you up a little bit more. All right. There you go. He should. I'm about to say that would be really weird. I remember there was one stream that I did, and I literally went through the whole thing and forgot that I didn't have everyone else their audio on, and so it sounded like I was talking to myself for the whole stream. And then I went back and listened to it, and I sounded so insane just laughing over random stuff, and no one was there responding. I was like, oh my god, what the heck, man? I left it up. I can't remember what video it is now, though. It was hilarious. I was like, oh my god, I sound absolutely insane. Duna Bell. All right.
I made a craft that's actually capable of flying on Duna now properly.
All right. Oh, you
should have been doing flying wings all along.
Oh, you're flying over Duna. Yeah. I'm about to do a test flight at Kerbal. So if you want to jump over here, you can test fly along with me.
I will as soon as I try and land. This is
I need to.
See, this craft doesn't have a beacon on it, so
Oh, okay.
I was just launching from the runway.
I need to first do my engine toggles for my VTOL. Secondly, I need to do my toggles for this one. Toggle engine.
Ooh.
And then.
Oh my god. Oh god. Just lost a wing. Oh no. Oh, and now we're doing the spin dance. Oh, beautiful. Oh, they all died.
Hey, well.
It was going so well.
Alright, so what I have to do. Reminder to self. I say this aloud so I can remember it. And you guys can help me remember it. 1 is to VTOL. 2 is to go horizontal. Do not press 3 unless I'm going to space. 4 is my retro burn. Okay. Everybody got that?
Yeah, don't press 3.
Don't press 3 unless I'm going to space. It is my extra atmospheric.
I'm going to fly my...
Y'all just not waiting for KSP2 at all. I need KSP2 in my life. I have 71,000 hours in KSP1. I need to have something else on there before people think that I am obsessed and I'm stalking KSP1 like the weird guy in the neighborhood.
I mean, we are kind of obsessed, but, that's fine.
I play this game too much. I really need another game so I can obsess over another game. That would make me feel a little better about myself.
It's crazy though. Like KSP is the only video game that I do on a regular basis. Like KSP and then flight simulators. That's it.
Yeah, I just started playing No Man's Sky. It was on sale. Mm-hmm. I'm actually having fun. It reminds me of Osiris New Dawn. I don't like the way it starts. It's like, oh, find sodium, you're dead. I'm like, really?
Sodium?
Yeah, sodium. And so after a while, I kind of got the swing of it. But what's up, Despacito? But then I was kind of like, I kind of really want. All right, you're flying now. All right, I'm about to launch now. So then I was kind of like, I really just, want to jump into it. I think I got spoiled by Astroneer, because Astroneer you start off nice and peaceful, but that's the type of game it is. I really, really was hoping that No Man's Sky would be like, welcome, hello, this is No Man's Sky.
Oh, I forgot how maneuverable this was. That was,
But no, it's like, No Man's Sky, ready to die. Alright, here we go. Alright, there is an SSTO there. Okay, there's multiple people ready to fly. Alright, let's do this. We are about to test our VTOL capabilities, so I need to turn this off. And I need to watch my power.
I mean, you don't necessarily need VTOL if you're going to be going on that runway, because it's like 4 kilometers long. So...
Here we go. I forgot to close my door. Alright. Test the VTOL.
Oh man, I forgot how much I love flying this thing.
VTOL is check. No Man's Sky worse than Elite to Noobs. I think I prefer Elite Dangerous. I'm pretty sure I prefer Elite Dangerous, because Elite Dangerous is a lot of fun. It's just really grindy. That's the only problem with Elite Dangerous. It's really grindy. It's like, oh, you want that anaconda? Oh, that's fine. Go ahead and grind enemies for a few years. And then you get your anaconda, and then you're like, yay, what do I do now? You grind for the next ship. To me, that's just not okay. So I do get bored doing that.
Ooh. The only way I can fly slow enough to keep up with you is by flipping. Do you see me doing this?
Oh, there you are. I'm just testing maneuverability test. Holy moly, that thing. That's a lot of pitch.
What?
That's a lot of pitch.
Mine?
Oh my god, no, me.
Oh, yours. Oh,
My
what are you
god,
doing?
why did I do that?
I think I've got you beat on maneuverability, though.
Why did I do that? Oh my god, that was such a bad idea. Okay, wow. Alright, face down. Yeah. Come on.
You're going down.
Oh my god, that's way too much pitch. That's way too much pitch.
No such thing.
Wow, that was terrifying. Okay, you are now roll. And you are now roll. And where is my yaw? I forgot to put my yaw controls on.
Uh-oh, I'm crashing. Bye.
Oh my god. What was I thinking? Oh, there's the jitter. Okay, you could definitely tell you crashed. Oh my god, whoa! What is this? It's so floaty. It's not supposed to be that floaty.
Well, I'll tell you what, though, that maneuverability is going to come in handy once you make it Duna, where maneuverability is, like, non-existent.
Oh my god, yeah, but that's a problem flying anywhere else. Especially when you come through an atmosphere and you're like, woof.
Yeah.
Oh god. What?
Oh,
what?
you're
what?
done.
What?
You're done.
What?
You're done. Oh, and the other guy crashed into the ocean, too. All three of us crashed into
Did
the
it really?
ocean.
I think it kicked me out. It crashed so hard it kicked me out. What? Alright, we're gonna have to load back into the server now. Oh no, it survived. It just kicked me all the way back. Dunabell, what the heck? That was gross. That was the worst performance I've seen in a long time out of any airplane I've ever built. That was like way too reaction. It was just like you sneeze at it, it flips over, and I don't understand why. I need to take a look at that and see what's going on here.
My guess is pitch on the ailerons.
Well, I thought I had. Oh, it's way too close. That's way too close. Well, that's why. That explains why. Come on. Okay, this needs to be back here. It needs to be. It must have gotten off when I adjusted everything. Oh my god! That was bad. Really bad. Alright, let me stop saying it like that. That sounds weird. Alright, let's do our test. Alright, let's see. Center of mass. Yeah, of course I have to move this back. Alright, so let's fix this. You have to be careful with this too, because sometimes what it'll do is it decides, by the way, I'm going to switch your center of mass and center of lift. And I have seen this happen where I will go into flight, come back, and it's different. It was like now my center of lift is way ahead of my center of mass, and I'm sitting here going, oh, no. Well, I just shifted the entire wing back.
Holy crap, this thing flies well.
Even though it has that much lift, if I shift all that lift back, it should make it harder for it to flip over on itself that easily. So, oh my god, that was because if you have it that close on a plane that large, it's not going to work very well. That is a bad thing to happen. All right, let's do this.
Wow, this thing is like the best flying airplane I've ever made.
Really?
It'll do a turn and not lose any speed. It's great.
The great thing is I have my UFO that I really should take and fly that out there, but it doesn't do well in atmospheres.
Mm.
It is really finicky in atmospheres.
Well, somebody crashed.
Crap. Did I hit 3? I hit 3. Gotta press 3 again.
What does 3 do?
3 sets me to extra atmospheric mode.
Mm.
Ah, fudge. I forgot to set my throttle limiters back up. I was wondering why I wasn't going anywhere. Oh, crap. Turn that back down. Oh, God. I forgot when you're in flight, it doesn't do them all at the same time. Because reasons.
This thing just pulled a turn at 25 Gs, stayed completely uncontrollable the entire time, and only lost 30 meters per second.
There we go. Playa, playa. That's more like it. That's flying like I would expect. Like a behemoth. Baloo! Where's Baloo? I should have a Kerbal named Baloo if I'm flying this around. Anyone gets where that's from, then congratulations. You're an 80s, 90s kid.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Anyone remember that one with Baloo? Come on, someone remembers it. Someone in this chat remembers Baloo.
Oh my goodness, what is that guy doing?
Oh god. Okay. It's just safe enough. I give it just safe enough to fly.
This thing has way too much roll.
I should fly M. Jordan over there. That one's a really nice flying fighter. Tailspin, Dark Lion, you win! Thank you! Tailspin is indeed the name of the cartoon.
I just left this thing pointing straight at the ground.
Yeah.
And right when I was about to hit it, I pulled up. So I want to see how close I can get. It's my little game of chicken, right?
Yeah.
And I missed the ground by, I want to say, well, probably about 1.25 meters at 300 meters per second straight down.
This thing is like it's like awesome. I mean, it rolls slow as F. I should probably, oh my god, probably switch some of these over to roll. Alright, we're going to switch this one to roll. This one is going to switch, that's already roll. You get Randy Switchford to roll. Oh god, do not. I even have caps lock on, but oh my god, you do not want to F with this plane. It is so sensitive. Alright, I think this bird's ready. I really should take M. Jordan out though instead of this one. This one is kind of tricky. If you're wondering what M. Jordan is like my fighter. It's my scout, my interplanetary scout. And it is stupidly well balanced.
See my airplane buzzing you?
Wait, I just made Ingressor. Oh my god, I forgot about Ingressor. Ingressor I left in orbit too, and it's another stupidly well balanced aircraft. I'm just worried about it doesn't have very good glide capabilities.
Yeah, lift is going to be an issue on Duna.
Alright, here we go. Testing the retros. Retros are on. Retros hot. Oh, baby!
I think player here is trying to crash into you.
No, he's just gliding nice and close. Look at that! Oh yeah, this airplane is nice.
I'm
Oh
quite liking
yeah.
the one I'm flying. This is
Oh
great.
my god.
Whoa.
This thing is like just sitting in midair almost.
Got enough lift? No.
Oh my god.
Hey, you're just sitting there.
Uh-oh.
How fast? How slow does mine go? That's what I want to see. What's the stall speed on this thing?
Holy crap. That is well balanced.
12 meters per second is the stall speed on this. That's not bad. See if I can push it slower.
Someone get the slow-mo guys in here. Yeah, it is slow. It is slow right now.
This thing is perfectly controllable in normal flight at 14 meters per second. That is ridiculous.
I'm gonna try to spin around. This is where it gets scary.
Oh, here we go. Oh my. Oh my.
Oh, I got distracted. Forgot to turn my phone on silent. Oh no!
Oh no! Oh
no! Why is there a wheel?
I just crashed into you, that's why. My bad. So now I'm just helicoptering down to the ground at 14 meters per second. Sorry.
Oh my god! I can save this. I can do this. I got this.
Oh, perfect landing. They survived.
Come on, big girl. Come on, big girl. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on. Come on.
You can do this.
This thing is all over, man. Oh my god, it's all over. Okay. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. We got it back. We got it back. Holy crap.
Oh, you're like drifting around all over the place.
That was bad. Alright, retros. Retros.
Did you see me crash into you, though?
I saw a wheel pop out of nowhere, and then it was like, what? And then I started losing control, and I was like, something just happened.
Yeah. None of my parts broke, the wing fell off.
Got you.
So I was left with a flying wing with one wing, which was about as stable as you would expect. But I left the engine on full power, so it was essentially just spinning down towards the ground at about 10 meters per second, so completely survivable.
That was so bad. Oh my god. I am surprised I got control of it back. It was like all over the place.
Yeah, that is and you're using your VTOL motors now?
Yeah. Ho! Successful landing. Whoa! Holy crap. That's got it's good survivability. That thing actually made it. I can't believe it survived all that. Holy crap. Wow! It is exactly like wafting a feather. It is just like, come on!
Yep.
What's up, Diogo?
That is great.
Oh my god, that was something else. Okay, I think once I put the RCS on there, that it's going to be ready.
Do you have a docking port?
I do not have a docking port. But since it's just going to be flying in, it's just going to be I'm just going to fly it in. I wonder. All right, let me show you guys the UFO. All right, I will quickly show you guys the UFO once I.
Look at my status on LMP. Oh my gosh, launching from Duna. I love that.
All right, so we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this, and we're gonna put this here. And we're gonna take this, and we're gonna go back here. We're gonna select these stun guns here. We're gonna put one up here.
Oh my gosh, I was used to this thing on Kerbin. And now I'm wondering why it's taking 10 seconds to flip itself around on Duna.
These are just RCS, if you're wondering what they are. They're the pure version of RCS, which means they are using EC for everything. Alright, so let's make sure that we're balanced. Still well balanced. It should be a lot more controllable now, to tell you the truth. Not extreme, but enough. Alright, to Duna! To Duna! Let's rock. Let's go to Duna. Alright, you're going to fly in formation with me to Duna?
Mine?
Yeah.
I can't make the jump.
Oh, you don't have a, what's it called?
I don't have a beacon.
Oh, you don't have a beacon. Is mod control
or an antenna
on?
for that matter.
Mod control indeed is on, but if you want to jump on, there is a mod pack that you have on our server. It's not widely being distributed because, you know, we don't distribute mod packs, but if you want to join onto the server, you can go to our channel. It's called World of Kerbin Modded, and on that channel there is a mod pack. Download that, drop it in your game data, and you should be able to join us.
Everything's on Discord.
Everything Discord. All right.
Discord is king. Oh my gosh, this thing's a beast to try and land.
Okay.
Oh, it's stalling.
We're going
Stall
to try
speed
this.
on Kerbin was 12 meters per second. Stall speed here is like 50.
Yeah. Exactly, which is why I like to have the vertical edges on there. All right. Oh, the DLCs are not required right now. The DLCs are totally not required right now. If we are using parts from the DLC, you won't be able to see that one. But for the most part, we don't use too many of the parts from the DLC. It's really
not usually. Yeah. I mean, I find myself using more of them for rockets than for airplanes.
I tend to use all the parts from the mods more than from the stock game. Like this one right here, the only stock part I'm using are the wheels and some of the wings.
Yeah, this one, the only stock part are the I'm using one of those structural tubes they've added.
Yeah.
The ore tank and the landing gear, the wings, cockpits, engines, all that. It's all modded.
Gotcha. Yep. I don't know. Well, also the solar panel. Everything else is totally just all mods on this one. Just because I like mods, and I feel like they cover a good portion of everything that I feel was missing. At this point in Kerbal Space Program, I am not okay with just doing the same old going from A to B, building stuff anymore. It's just not my gig anymore.
Yeah.
So having a nice modded game feels wonderful.
Alright, so once you get to Duna, and you're jumping to the microstation Type 1, which
Type
is in orbit.
1. Gotcha. Type 1.
That's the one that's equatorial and in closer, and it's in a lower orbit. Yeah, once you jump over, my runway is on the equator, so
All right.
and it should be marked on the map view. I don't know whether it's glitched into the ground for you or anything. For me, it's showing up where it ought to be, but that of course doesn't mean anything. Oh, I'm getting oscillations. Oh no.
All right, let's take this big bird up into the air.
All right, for flight on Duna needs more ore. That's my conclusion.
This might be problematic. Okay, we have more than enough power. Okay, I was worried about how much power we had available. There's player flying there. Come on, player. Oh, you're using normal engines. You're not gonna be able to join me. Never mind. He'll be faster, but he can't go where I'm going.
Yeah.
Pure engines are weaker than stock engines, but the offset is they use EC for everything.
Also, the spool up and spool down times in
Yes.
atmosphere are a lot longer.
Exactly.
So fine control is more difficult, which makes it a little bit less cheaty than it would ordinarily be.
Exactly. I didn't want Pure to be extremely cheaty.
I mean,
So
it's a little cheaty, but
it
it's
is.
not so cheaty that it would be. It's not so cheaty that it's offensive, you know.
Exactly. It is. It still makes a challenge because it is EC hungry. So you need to find a way to deal with your EC generation.
Now the combination of Pure and the Beacons mod is a little bit cheaty.
It is a little cheaty, yeah, because you can just pop into place to place. But I mean, you're
and you
talking,
have those batteries that the Beacons
yeah,
mod adds.
yeah,
Or
the disc.
the
These here, these are a little cheaty for electric charge, but I feel like the batteries that we have in game right now are massively weak, and I want to have something that's
You
a bit
think?
stronger. Yeah,
I mean, I think they're stronger in terms of weight unit than anything we have in real life. Didn't Scott
yeah.
Manley work that out at some point? Like how cheaty electric charge is?
Well, I
And I
mean,
think he figured
when
out
was
like the
that?
power density of the batteries in game are like 7 times anything we have in real life.
But when was that? Because tell you the truth, battery technology has gone. It's gone places
That's
now.
true. That's true.
All right, we're in the upper atmosphere, so we're gaining speed a lot better now. Once you get the upper atmosphere, these things really.
A pure engine's in a like
really-
high altitude flight are a beast.
Yeah, I need to toggle this back a little bit because we're getting a little warm.
Yeah, if you want to join the server, you don't need the DLCs, and the mod list is on the modded world of Kerbal thing with the CFG edits that
Yeah, all the
we've
CFG,
worked on.
everything's all included.
And the only thing that's not there is the Duna airbase thing for Kerbin side that I was working on earlier today.
Yeah,
That's not really required because there's no guarantee that works.
yeah, we're
It's
still
working
trying
for
to
me, but
we're still trying to figure that part out. To have bases
if
on other
everything works
planets.
right, it'd be fun to add.
Yeah. It would be. I would love to have bases on other planets. All right, we can go back full throttle now.
Oh, this thing does not lose speed. That's the flip side. On Duna, there's no lift, but there's also no drag.
Yeah, that's why I wanted retros. Because air brakes don't work for crap.
I'm gliding along here at
Duna.
125 minute.
That was like my first
Oh.
mistake I made on Duna. It was like, oh yay, I have a bunch of air brakes. And so I flew in and I hit my air brakes and nothing happened.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Right into the ground.
Oh
It's like mistakes were made.
no.
So you eject your Kerbal and you're like, all right, jetpack, and that works but so well.
Well, that was not what I meant to do.
All right, we're
I have crashed more times
quickly
today.
running out of power here. All right, looking good, looking good. I want to get to about 200 for my apoapsis, and then we're going to.
200 high enough?
I believe 250 should do it.
I mean, that gobbles up EC though.
It does.
Even my big station was barely able to do it at 250.
It does eat up a lot of EC. So this is the part where it becomes a little fun. So we're going to extend this, we're going to extend this, and what we need to do is watch to see when we can activate our beacons. We can't activate our beacons just yet because we're way too close, and I need to start my carbo generation. Stock ESLD doesn't have this. That's a mod. That's a tweak that we.
It's a mod.
It's a mod for a mod that we've added because the way we play is everything is really futuristic, really light. But we don't want to have to do a bunch of mining because mining in the game is, let's be honest, is just not that fun. It's really kind of yeah, that's the best way to say it. It's not fun.
Yeah.
So I prefer not to bother with that.
So the microstation 1 is no longer a microstation because somebody docked another station to it. So now it's a double microstation.
What's this here? Is that a base
Where?
that I'm seeing right over here? Like, why is that visible from
Over
here?
here, describe.
Like, if you see, I don't know if you guys can see it on the stream yet, but there's this
I
little
might in a
area
minute.
here. It looks like something is there. Like, is that it? I don't know. Why is it visible from here?
Where?
Like right here. There's this island, and
Oh, is that the
then
Sandy Island base? There's the Sandy Island base.
okay, I'm like, why is that visible from here? That is
Yep.
really visible.
Well, if that's visible from there, then you're going to be able to see my Duna base from interplanetary space.
That is
I
redonkulously
mean,
visible.
if I zoom out on Duna to like where I can see the entire planet, I see the runway forming this like big scar across it. I mean,
Okay.
the thing is huge. Actually, let me see send a screenshot so you can see this,
All right.
just so you
So
can get a sense of scale. The runway on Duna there in the screenshot.
I'm
It's,
trying not to warp because I'm trying to stay in sync with everyone. If you ever wondered how much you would struggle if you didn't have warp, this is how much you would struggle. You would be sitting there as a pilot going, I'd be the super impatient one. Oh my god. Can I press the button? No, no. Press the button? No. Okay. Press the button. Why is he on here?
Uh-oh. Adding dihedral to these wings was not a good idea.
Ooh.
Oh no. Oh no. In a complete flat spin now.
Oh god.
On Duna, so there's no chance of recovering.
Ooh, no RCS.
Oh no.
That's the thing that saves you. When doing a
Deploy landing gear.
RCS and between RCS and SAS, it usually will save your craft on Duna. Doesn't
check out
always
my
work because
check out my screenshot I sent.
sometimes crap happens. Okay, yeah, it's quite visible.
Yeah.
It just looks like a sword sticking out of the planet. It's not like this. Oh god, Elu, are you okay?
Elu.
Oh, I was looking at your old screenshot. Elu looks sick.
Oh.
And then I'm looking at some of the old screenshots. These are some of the places we have.
Yeah, I got
right now.
I broke Elu. That
This
was a thing.
this is my base around Lathe. This is the Lathe station. The Lathe station. This is Ingressor. Ingressor looks pretty sick. It just can't float very well. That rover is just weird. But that rover actually will roll over anything and keep going. That is one of the best wheel designs I've designed at this moment. And
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
amazingly enough, it rolls over everything. It goes into the pool that we have at the KSC, into the pool, back out of the pool, like it's nothing. No change in speed. I was like, holy crap! Oh, that was a fun one to test fly or drive.
So I have a question. Why is it that
Uh-huh.
for me screenshots viewed over LMP have a terrible resolution?
Good question.
Like, I mean, it looks like the picture was taken with a potato. For you, it's just showing up fine. I can like see what's going on, but like the resolution's awful.
I can't remember how I have mine set up.
I mean, there's probably something in a
Rip.
CFG file somewhere, so I can adjust that. I'm sure.
Yeah, I remember setting mine up for better screenshots a while back, and I can't remember how I did it anymore. There was a thing on the forums, I believe. On
I mean, my stuff in game is fine. It's just over
yeah,
LMP. It looks
yeah.
terrible.
I'm not sure. Oh crap! I need to
Whatever.
think about my burn here soon. Actually, I'm not overly concerned about my burn, to be honest, because what altitude do beacons need? About
It depends. I mean,
200 or 250, but
there is like a minimum altitude, but there's also kind of a minimum altitude which is not really specified because it
yeah,
uses a ton of like electric charge or carbonium and stuff when it's below a certain altitude.
Yep.
Um,
Like I can turn on
and
this, and I can turn this on. So if I wanted to, I don't even have to make orbit. I can just come here, initialize my hailer, check out the beacons, and I can instantly jump. I do not have to actually make orbit. So I might just do that. Which one are we using? Duna
the
microstation type
Type
1?
1 microstation on Duna.
Alright. So we're going to go to type 1, confirm and warp. We're not even going to do orbit because screw it. And there you go. We are now in orbit of Duna. And that's how we do it on this server, man. Oh, you don't even have to make orbit. Just get out to around. Oh, I forgot to tell him the alignment matrix.
You forgot the alignment matrix?
No, I have mine. I have mine. I forgot to tell him.
Oh, yeah.
Remember to use the alignment. Alignment matrix on your craft.
X Tasteless says, wow, that mod is hella cool.
It.
This mod is hella cool.
Oh yeah. The mod is awesome, huh? I love.
But we had to mod the mod in order for it to become hella cool. It was already cool. But now it's hella cool.
Yeah, we totally did some edits on it using Module Manager to mod the mod. Create waypoint. So we currently do have it, so we can do that. Oh yeah. Go back and put on your alignment. You need your alignment matrix. Otherwise, like I said earlier, when you warp in, you're going to continue to go straight, and you're not going to get the orbit of the place you're jumping to.
Yeah, that's how I sent
bad.
That's how I sent a space station from Joule into the sun at a
yes
per second that one time.
And that was like a.
Don't want to forget that.
That was one he took a long time working.
That was such a pain. That was.
Oh man, I remember that.
That was the Gamma class station, wasn't it?
I think so. I was like, oh my god, that sucks.
The Delta and Epsilon class stations are better anyway, so. It's
Oh, this thing's way over here. Can I jump to the Epsilon? I might be able to jump to the Epsilon and have an easier landing time.
Epsilon? The Epsilon beacon's not on, though.
Oh, it's not? Alright, fine. I will abort this landing because it's going to take me on a sharp polar, and I will fix my inclination. Add maneuver.
I mean, you can switch over to the Epsilon station and turn on the beacon if you want.
Yeah, I might do that because.
Just make sure to start the carbundum generation.
Yep. All right, let me switch to. Because I want to show off how well it. Yeah, they did such an awesome job on this mod. The only thing like I said, the only things we didn't like was how heavy Carbundrum was and how
scarce it was.
Yeah, how scarce it was. And to take that into effect, we just decided, no, we're not going to do that, and we're just going to go ahead.
Well, initially we just tried to use electric charge for everything, but we kept running into bugs with that, so we essentially made Carbundum weightless and then put a Carbundum generator on everything.
Yep.
So, and that fixed everything.
Oh, what's your EC generation on this one?
Well, if you jump over to my Epsilon station, be sure to show it off on the stream because it's a pretty sick station.
Oh, your solar panels aren't out. Okay.
Oh yeah, extend the solar panels. Go ahead.
I was like, wait, there's no gen going on here.
Yeah, you want solar panels.
So it doesn't take much EC right now because we did tweak that as well. Because we don't. This is not a super techie, super serious server. So we just want people to have fun and be able to
Yeah,
visit everywhere.
we're not a hardcore server.
Yeah, and so since we want people to join from everywhere, this is the best solution we came up with, is to make it so it is fun, it doesn't take a lot, and people can just adventure around and get to see all the places within Kerbal Space Program that they haven't had the opportunity to see. Like if
But
you,
at the same time, it's not like
yeah,
too cheaty.
exactly. If you're having trouble going to Duna, well, now you can visit Duna. If you had trouble going to Elu for God knows what reason you want to visit Elu, well, now you can go and visit Elu. So
I think I have a
it's
second Epsilon class station in orbit around Elu right now.
yeah. I mean, it allows people
Unless
to
the
go and
server ate it.
venture. So I mean, to me, that's kind of what the game's all about. If you're in sandbox mode, you want to be able to go anywhere with whatever tools, and it's so much fun.
Absolutely.
All right.
Yeah,
So
Bravo's on here.
so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna jump over to. We're gonna jump
Ooh, I
over
landed. That was
to
hairy.
freaking. Which one is this one? This is Epsilon. Okay.
Yeah, just watch out. One of them might be in orbit around Elu. So,
What? No, this one said around. It was around Duna.
Oh, it was okay. That's good.
Whoa!
What happened?
God, that was super slow. That time, that was not super smooth. I think it was doing a big load at the same time.
Oh yeah, I mean my station has like 200 parts and it's like a kilometer long or something ridiculous. So it'll
All
take a
right.
second to load.
So let's go ahead and I think it was just synchronizing everyone at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting. All right. So let's add maneuver. Let's kick some retro.
As of right now, we still don't have any idea whether my run for everyone else. So
We are about to see if that runway is visible
mm-hmm.
because I'm coming into. The
I'm gonna go eat a quick lunch and then I will be back in a few minutes.
All right. I am about to come into the atmosphere, which means I need to close these up. Let's go to maneuver. We're gonna make it so we can see. See, I like the way this works in here. It doesn't expose your entire craft to just your Kerbals, just this area here, which I like. Okay, so we are going to go to our maneuver. Cross your fingers! Welcome, Mark Bravo! Welcome to the server. Adventure wherever you want. But yeah, there's literally there's a jump station at every planetary body except for the sun. Because why are you going to fly into the sun, bro? Don't do that. But everywhere else, yes, it is viable. Yes, that's what I like about these Luna multiplayer is it gives us a taste of what it's going to be like in KSP2. So you can jump in and you're like, oh my god, this is what it's going to be like to fly with everyone. Except for it's going to be, more streamlined, built in, and hopefully it's going to be, really, really smooth for everyone. But this is what we're looking at. We want an experience like this where we can fly together with one another, build bases on different planets, and just do whatever comes to our crazy minds with one another. Because it's so much fun waiting to. Oh, I need to burn. Y'all just let me start talking. Exactly. When the game itself has it built in, and you see right now, I'm starting to. Okay, I see him. That craft warped by me. Okay, that's what's going on here. You see, I'm getting a little bit of jumping going on, which means I need to be careful on my landing. And then you get to see this. You get to see the planet. You get to see the moon. Here comes Ike popping up here. We're going to scoop up what little bit of solar we get. Wait, I think we're almost full for EC. And I can turn off my carbo generation. Alright, we're good. Yeah, that was close. Completely forgot. But yeah, how good it's going to feel to actually have that built in is going to be absolutely astounding. Alright, I can close these up. I don't need any more. I have plenty of charge. I can retract this for now. I have Kerbal control, so I'm not overly concerned. All right, here we go. Coming into the atmosphere. Hopefully, we'll see the base. Hopefully, we'll see the base. Beacon has been shut down. I'm fine with that. Welcome to the server, Carlos. We got a few people on now. Okay. So we're here. The base should be showing up here shortly. I planned on an overshot on the base because once I hit the atmosphere, I'm expecting it to devour a bit of my thrust. All right, here we go. Punching through the atmosphere, nice and easy. Duna doesn't have very much, so it's really easy. Just want to keep an eye on where I'm coming in. Oh yeah, still looking beautiful. Still looking beautiful, man. All right, Big Bird. Let's do this. I should be coming into a visual here. Are you guys using a mod? We have Kerbal constructs installed, and that's what we're using to build bases on other planets. Takes a little bit of time. It is a lot of fun, but it is still. We have some hard time at times with it on Luna multiplayer, to be honest. But I way undershot that one. That's okay. What? Whoa, game, what? Don't do that. Why did it just dive my nose down? That was not okay. Alright. I'm getting some weird atmospheric effects on this one. Really weird atmospheric effects. Ah, stop it. We got to get to the lower atmosphere and hope that this balances out a bit better. This is acting all funky. Whoa! Ah! Holy crap! What are you doing, Duna? Okay. We have a long way to get to there, but I'm going to get down to the lower atmosphere before I do any crazy maneuvers here. I was trying to ride the upper atmosphere, but it is currently giving me really strange effects here. Alright, so I'm going to punch it. hopefully we'll stabilize a bit more. I don't think we have enough roll control. How did that just work? Very, very carefully. It is currently acting a hot mess right now. Oh my god! A hot mess right now. Like that. Ah! Well, that didn't work too well. It decided to remove itself from the situation. It did not work a second time. Wow. It completely just disintegrated. Well, we can see if this is going to work. What's up, Twitch the Clown? Yeah, that's really not good when your aircraft shreds like that. Especially because, you know, only thing we have right now is this ace right here, and it is not going to last but so long. So what I'm going to try to do is kill my thrust. We need to kill our thrust here. So we need to go retrograde. The simple idea of an aircraft shred, that is not good. That is totally not good. But if we do this just right, maybe we can land. Maybe we can get this to a survivable state. Right now it's still there. We're kind of rushing in, and EC charge is going down, which is good. Maybe I can eject my Kerbals at the last second, and maybe that'll work. We'll see. So far, it's kind of working, except for we're not slowing down as much as I hoped it would. Let's see, which Kerbal do I want to survive? Segan, or I guess let's see if we can save you at least. Oh, that's so not okay. Oh, it's not gonna go very well. Oh, we have done it. Holy crap. Well, the craft may have shredded itself, but we saved our Kerbal. Holy moly. Dude, did not think that would work. That was so close. I'm upset that my aircraft shredded itself. I have no clue what just happened there. That's a long walk. Let's go back to the Space Center. That was crazy. Oh my god. That was crazy. We saved one Kerbal. We saved one Kerbal. The entire aircraft shredded, but we saved one Kerbal. Ah. Okay, so don't know what happened there. That airplane, I don't know why it decided to do that there, but that was weird. That was weird. I'm not sure what happened there. Scratching my chin because I'm confused. Hmm. Alright, well, let's take another craft in. I have a few crafts that should work well there. Um, the Duna I don't want to take there. The Nat may work there. Alacron, Ingressor. I don't think Ingressor is going to work. I think M. Jordan would work well there. Let's see. Which one should I take there? The Scout. Let's take the Scout there. I want to see how well this one flies there.
Hi, I'm back.
Well, I had one Kerbal survive.
Ah, great.
Literally, the entire aircraft shredded itself mid-flight. It decided to keep flipping over.
Oh, yeah. See, this is the nice thing about procedural wings, is that it's one part, so you don't get the whole wing shredding thing if it flips.
Well,
as long as it's all strutted to the root, like auto-strutted to the root part.
I'm still trying to figure out why it shredded itself, though. That's the thing. It kept flipping over, and there wasn't...
Just aerodynamic forces.
Yeah, there wasn't enough aerodynamic forces I was seeing on there to even cause it to flip, to be honest. That's why I'm so confused about it. Alright, let's try this one. This one's
actually... Did you manage to see the runway, though?
I didn't even get that far.
Okay.
Yes, this is a flying freaking UFO, and it's so cool. Uh-oh, the ground's cracking.
Oh, great.
This is what I was worried about with this one, is that it can be a little funky and curving. Come on.
Well, that's the one that has the beacon hidden inside it, right?
Yeah, it has a hidden beacon. The wings on this one are really funky. So, but the drag on it's so intense that it will flip itself because it's almost centered directly on the drag. So it's just like, ah! But once I get it outside, it's fine.
Tell you what, though, if the Duna base this Duna base I have works out, I might try and make another one on like a different part of the planet.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind building bases. It's just we had so much trouble. Before.
Yeah, I mean, like if this one works.
But that was in a different solar system altogether.
That's right.
So I think that was the main problem.
The problem with building stuff on Duna, and the reason I had to use this particular runway, is that none of the others were tall enough.
Yeah.
The ground is so hilly here that it's hard to find a space flat enough to put a runway. This was about as good as it could get. And even so, there are little gaps underneath, which is why I put those little concrete blocks around it to try and
hold on, I'm gonna
hide the little spaces underneath.
There was a fighter that I made, and I can't remember the name of it. I also want to do this. Yes.
Yeah,
welcome. Come on in.
Oh god.
Where was my other craft? There's a craft I have for this. The Grandia 2 is almost built for that too.
The problem with this flying wing is it flies great, but at low speed flight, when you're trying to keep it level, it does these oscillations back and forth on Duna, which make it very difficult to land because it'll suddenly just drop a wing. And so like right now I'm fighting to keep it wings level. And that was actually a gorgeous landing. Never mind.
Oh, it was this one, wasn't it? Rack 1. It was Rack 1.
Maybe I should try changing
Rack
the
1.
angle.
But Rack 1 does not have vertical takeoff and landing. I'd have to land it on its butt.
That'd be fine though. I mean, if you manage to make the runway, and if the runway's in the right place, it's
I want to see.
It's more than long enough to accommodate just about anything.
I want to see if that was. I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. Logicster. What group? What?
Oh, Discord is probably what he wants.
Oh, Discord. Look in the description. There's a link to our Discord there. Just click on that link. You'll jump on our Discord, and you can do it all from there.
Yep.
I built this one as an interceptor, interplanetary interceptor.
That's kind of cool.
And it actually worked really well. I've taken it. What?
I was gonna say you should nickname it the Hammerhead.
I've been able to. I actually flew this around the planet already. I did 2 base landings with it.
I'm still trying to tweak this design to get it to fly in a more stable way on Duna. Works great on Kerbal.
God, this thing's nasty. This thing is fast. Oh, I love it. Even though the world is falling apart behind it.
Carlos, my game crashes every time I move apart.
That's weird. With like the offset tool, or uh-oh.
Is this with all the mods we have installed?
Oh my god, we're going too fast. We need to get through the atmosphere. Oh no!
Oh my goodness, you're going quick.
Slow down! Slow down! Okay, we're safe. Oh my god, that was scary. Okay. Good lord. This is some Macross-ish right here. It just doesn't transform because, well, it's noodly parts. I don't want to deal with that. Alright, it's already out the
I wonder if anyone's done a fly-by-wire mod in a while.
It's a good question.
Like a more advanced SAS type thing.
Good question.
Because maybe that'll stop all these oscillations I'm getting.
Alright.
Any speed above 350 meters per second, this thing flies great. But 100 and below, it's really difficult to control.
Alright, so we need to turn on our alignment matrix. Step 1. Step 2, initialize hailer. Oh wait, no. Step 2, start Kerbogen, initialize beacon. That was 2 and 3. Step 4, initialize hailer. Step 5, beacon interface. See where I can jump to. I'm gonna jump to. Let's see. This one's around Duna, Epsilon class interplanetary station.
Somebody landed a. Oh wait, no, that's my airplane. Never mind. Like, why is there something on my runway? And then I realized that was an airplane that I. That's like when I'm walking around looking for my phone.
Whoa! Alright. Alright, so we can shut down our beacon. We can shut down our carbo. We can close this.
Did you open all the solar panels on my station?
I did.
Okay.
It takes a long
It
time
looks
for
pretty
that
sick
base
with
to
all those
load in.
extended.
What's that?
It looks pretty sick with all those panels extended.
Yeah.
Because they're huge. I mean, especially if you fly up close to it, you get like a sense of the scale. The thing's massive.
All right, so we're gonna come in like this, but we're gonna come in over here to allow for us to burn through the atmosphere. So let's go to maneuver.
Oh no. I flared too high.
Warp to maneuver. So I've tested this one on a few planets. I have not tested it on Duna. Duna acts weird, so. And plus, I don't have retros, so I don't know how well this is gonna work.
Uh-oh. I just crashed again.
I'm gonna have to do something funky for the retro burn. I'm gonna have to just come in really slow. Maybe fly it like a rocket.
For landing?
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's hard to bleed off speed if you have too much.
Yep. And I'm coming in
And
steep. Steep. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Engines hot. Alright, come in, off, and dodge. Dude the thing. Alright, let's go back prograde. This one should be able to fight almost everything, though. There's the station going past us right there. Whoosh. Once it stops loading, everything's going to be a little better. It is a huge station. That's cool, though. Alright, let's do this. Flying on in. This one doesn't even have... Oh my god, how did I even fly this one in? It doesn't even have... I just realized it doesn't have air brakes. I've just been flying it. Just flying it in. Hey, there's the base.
I should probably get that airplane off the runway, because there's an airplane on the runway right now.
Alright, where are we estimated to come in here? Way overshot. So what I'm going to do is we're going to retro. So let's go retrograde.
Oh, I see you way up there.
And we should be able to do this just fine.
Okay, so this thing is most stable at like 90 meters per second with the nose slightly up. As soon as you try and turn it, though, it flips out and goes crazy. Well, that's not quite true. It's just the wings start rocking to the point where it's difficult to control.
Yeah. Alright. Coming on in.
Where are you?
Bye station.
Oh, you're up there.
Yeah, I'm right here. I'm ahead, though, because I'm warping.
Yeah.
Whoa, I see multiple stations. Multiple
What do you mean
bases.
multiple?
I see multiple bases.
What do you mean?
I see 3 runways.
3 runways.
I'm confused.
Wait, are you sure? Wait. Or do you see
see
of?
three
Do you see
of
the
them.
3
I'm not sure what they
There's
are.
a runway and then there are 3 other things attached to it.
Okay, I don't know what I'm seeing.
So there's a big brown runway and then there's some concrete blocks on the sides, which if you're looking at them from far away can look a little glitchy.
Yeah.
I forgot to cut my engine, that's why I'm not slowing down. This is big brain. Can you believe I've got like 3,000 hours in this game and I forgot to cut my engines when I wanted to slow down?
This
is classic.
Thing is not meant for flying in like this. This is totally not how you fly a jet in. Just gotta keep
Oh, you're up there? You're
Yeah, that base is
Oh, you're way
looking a
up there,
little.
yeah.
That base is looking a little sketch to me right now, and I think it's underground.
Is it? Ah, man.
Yeah.
Time for more tweaks. I mean, there are definitely parts of it that are underground, and I did that on purpose. But like
Yeah.
the runway itself should be on the ground.
I'm not even seeing that. I'm just seeing like 90%. There's just like little buildings I'm seeing that are not.
Uh, yeah.
Should probably put
Well,
more
then
wheels
I'll have
out.
to fix the runway then.
So the goal here is to get in close, do a suicide burn, and then land on my wheels.
It's a mighty tall order. I see you hovering over there. Do you see me trying to land here?
Oh my god! It worked!
I just crashed, so...
It somehow worked! Holy crap! Arr! Arr! Yeah! So that was a thing. Oh my god, I see the base. Oh my god, what is this? Oh,
What
it's the
base?
runway!
What are you talking about?
I see the runway!
You do?
Underground.
Where is it?
It's underground.
Oh, it's underground? How far?
Oh, it's really far. It's really far.
Well, the thing is, it was in the air, and I tried to fix that by moving it underground. But
Oh,
or like it was
yeah.
like in the air. I moved it down, and that probably means that it fixed it for me, but broke it for you.
Yup. It is underground.
All right, so I guess I'll have to tweak with that more.
That is weird, man.
I mean, because you can see the other little structures, right?
Barely. Everything's underground. Everything is underground.
Well, I mean, those the big things there are meant to be underground. The
Yeah.
other ones are I just have peeking out a little bit. So
No, they're also
the
underground.
concrete ones are the way they're supposed to be.
Gotcha. Like the VAB building and everything else. I see those underground as well.
Oh, even the launch pad's underground for you. Weird.
Yup. Everything's underground.
Hmm. Why does it do that?
I
That
don't know
shouldn't just
yet.
be LMP because that's, I mean,
It should be you. I don't know. You think it would be like the same? Like we should all have the same
like we have the
radius.
same configuration
Yeah.
files. Why is it showing
For
up different?
I'm not sure. That part I don't know.
I might have to do some debugging.
Oh, I do have.
Look at my cockpit balancing here on its one wheel.
cockpit.
Here, I'll send a screenshot of what I see.
Ah, yes, we're off the ground. Whew. Let's see the aerodynamics on this bird here. Since we go fast, it doesn't really matter too much. If you go once you go slow here, that's when it's a killer.
You know, I should have made it to where you could recover your vessels from here.
Oh,
I'll
crap.
do that in the next
We're going
version.
a little fast because we're getting burn effects here. Okay. Whoops. In a thin atmosphere getting burned. Oh my god, so everybody, we did it. We landed a craft on This fighter, which was not supposed to land here, is totally landed on here. I don't know how it worked. But the base totally didn't show up, which is totally okay.
Big surprise now.
I know, right? No big deal. But let's see what happens. Let's get out of the atmosphere here. Goodbye, Duna. You were beautiful.
Well, I suppose now I gotta see if I can fix this thing.
I want to visit. I would visit Leith. I'll visit one more place before the stream because we only have like 10 minutes left. Oh, I'm already leaving. I forgot Duna is like super weak. All right. So I guess I get to see where I want to go. Next place. All right. That is fun though. Oh my god, landing this thing on there. Oh, that was a lot of fun. I knew I was gonna have trouble landing it there, but I wanted to try it anyway. If you're gonna have an interplanetary fighter, you have to be able to land in any planet. You know, the only place I wouldn't take this one is Eve. Eve would eat this thing alive. Once again, Eve hungry. All right, let's go ahead and fire this bird on up. I think we should have more than enough. Beacon interface. Where do we want to go, guys? Let's see. Let's take a trip. We have Duna, Bop, Tyler, Vale. Can I not hit Leith from here? Oh, there it is. I don't have... Do I not have enough EC? I have more than enough. What are you talking about, game?
What do you mean? What's it trying to...
Oh, it was showing everything in red. And I'm like, lies! You spit lies to me. Hey, I forgot about Glory of Kerbin.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. You know what would be fun?
What's that?
Is if we like try and rendezvous our space stations together.
Oh god, you're talking. You are threatening the Kraken. All right, so for the last thing I want to show you guys.
It was working last time.
The last thing I'll show you guys before I jet from here and do the rest of the things I need to do this Saturday is show you the Glory of Kerbin. This was an interesting base to launch, and it is currently stable around Leith. This is the Glory of Kerbin. A giant base that is able to... It actually can still fly wherever it wants to go. It is not restricted. It still has 4 little engines on here. It goes to where it's going very slowly, but it goes to where it's going. But the Glory of Kerbin is this nice, massive ship. And I absolutely love Glory of Kerbin. That is a
why is there a ship called Server Lag Spike Impact? And who is controlling it?
Good question.
Oh no.
So this one's kind of designed after some stations over on Elite Dangerous, so I really like this design. But for now, I'm gonna get on out of here.
Oh hi.
What's up?
I'm here.
Oh, you're out here too?
Yeah. Wait, I didn't sync up though, so I have to...
Okay.
There we go. See?
Hold on, I'm switching back to my fighter. So thank you all for stopping by, and if you get a chance, do jump on the server, have a little fun with us. We're gonna have some craziness. We're always on the server. There's usually 1 or 2 people on there at any given time.
I'm on quite a bit.
Yeah, I usually jump on if I have spare time. jump on and just to have some fun. And it's like, why not? You know, see what else we can build on the server. There's a lot that we can do. But anyhow, I'm going to get on out of here. I will catch you guys next time. Catch videos Monday and Wednesday.
Oh, I broke
and,
Elu.
and
Wonderful.
And he broke Elu. And another stream next weekend. Catch you guys later.
See ya.
Breaking Elu. Poor Elu, man. What did Elu ever do?
Dude, check this out.